It's hard to think of Weathering with You without thinking of Makoto Shinkai's previous film, Your Name. Both films share a similar attention to detail in its presentation and production values, but each is completely different from one another. Whereas one basks in the beautiful countryside of Japan, the other is firmly set in the concrete jungle of Tokyo. Even so, Weathering with You presents an interesting glimpse of life in the big city. From the start of Weathering with You to its very last frame, all I could see was stunning beauty and detail. The hyper-realistic backgrounds, the smooth animation, and the choices in creating the visuals are just a sight to behold and lends itself to the story very well. Because the visuals are a big part of what makes Makoto Shinkai's works incredibly engaging, let's go ask some friends what they think about the visuals of the movie. Hello, random stranger that I've actually just now met. I'm just kidding, I've known you for a long time. What do you think about Weathering with You's art direction, visuals, and character designs?
Honestly, for me, I think it's really well made. The visuals go really well with the music, and yeah, I am sure it's one of the best anime movies that was released this year, but actually I've never seen it yet, or I haven't seen it yet.
What?
I haven't seen it yet. You heard me.
Why am I interviewing you if you haven't seen it?
I don't have to see it to know it's good. Have you seen Your Name?
Well, of course I have. That's why I watched Weathering with You.
Exactly. Okay.
So what do you think about Weathering with You and its visuals and its art direction and art style?
I think it was kind of a little bit like mild. It was milder compared to Your Name, which was its first movie, and it was a little bit darker as well. The thing I like about Japanese movies or like Miyazaki films or other films is that they play a lot with bright colors so that it kind of reminds people about nostalgia and all that stuff. And so with this one, it felt kind of new because it was like basically raining in the movie, and so I'm not really sure. I think it's gonna be good, but so far from what I've seen, it just looks mild.
So you've actually seen?
No.
Wait, what?
No, I just watched the trailer.
Who's actually seen this movie? What do you think about the visual nature, its visual art, its art direction, its character design? What do you think?
As usual, it's A+ for the art department. I really like that, and it's also what I expected from Makoto Shinkai. It's just perfect blend of reality and animation, which I really like. And I also like the fact that they still decided to keep up with, displaying the actual Tokyo while watching the movie. I actually been to the places where they were in the movie, and it was a really cool experience because it reminds me of my trip in Tokyo some time ago.
It's amazing how visuals can actually take us into... It's amazing how visuals can take us deep into a work of art. Now, story-wise, despite the more magical properties of Weathering with You compared to Your Name, it is a very grounded story. Weathering with You presents a more grounded glimpse or a more grounded look of trying to live in the big city of Tokyo. Thematically, it's more mature, it tackles themes of orphanhood, it tackles themes of running away and coping from the loss of a loved one. The big comparison I've seen between Weathering with You and Your Name can be summarized as this. Your Name was about finding love and destiny. Weathering with You is about fighting destiny for love. Yes, the movie can get a little cheesy, but that's because the main characters are teenagers. Their choices lead them to fight the destiny that they have for love. And the music, man, it's amazing. Radwimps has created another beautiful soundtrack for this movie, and his pieces are effective in making you feel what you need to be feeling for this particular scene. And don't even get me started on the vocal songs because they are absolute bops. In fact, let's ask one of my friends what they think about their soundtrack. What is it about the soundtrack that you like specifically, or like the most?
Radwimps did a great job doing it again, just as how they did for Kimi no Nawa. But what I like about it is the timing of the music as you watch the movie. It doesn't just give out what the visuals make you feel, but with the music, it helps you burst out those feelings. So,
Cool. Anything else you want to say about the movie?
nope, just go watch it.
If you haven't seen this movie, please do. It's coming in January and it's gonna be amazing. I think it's coming on January 17th. If I could, I'd go back in time and watch this movie all over again for the very first time. It is amazing to see on the big screen, and I really want you guys to go and watch this movie. And that's Weathering with You Explained or /reviewed. See you guys in our final video of the semester.